Good morning. It is Monday the 10th of August. It is 6:15 in the morning. And look at this. Look at the colours. It's beautiful. Baby blue. There's a lot of stuff happening though, and it's only just beginning. Look at this colour. Wow. Oh, I've got to pull back here. There's some big ones here. Look at this. I've never seen baby blue skies like this. Coming round to the ocean, not a lot happening over here. Obviously there's always a lot happening, but no hot air balloons. Yeah, it's just so serene. Look at it. You'd think that was, like shimmering light off a lake or a pond or something, but no, that's the sky above the ocean. So there's nothing there. Yeah, look at it. Wow. Got the sun trying to come through over there, trying to bust through. Not having a lot of success though. But it's when you get around here that you really see the colour, that baby blue. It's quite fascinating to look at. So how is everybody? Everybody doing good? How's it going in your part of the world? Because obviously everyone's talking about Melbourne, Australia, and how fucked we are here. Excuse my language, but it is. It's devastating to find out what's happening here. We're being screwed to the wall. And yeah, I'm not very impressed. I'm quite upset by the whole thing. All my family's down in Melbourne, so I worry. Last time I saw them was at Christmas. I was going to go down in March, because that's when both my parents have their birthdays then. So I was going to go down and see them for their birthday, but I knew that the COVID was going to be bad, and there's no way I was going to jeopardise my parents' health just for my own personal satisfaction and joy of seeing them. I'm not selfish in that regard. They were, oh, don't be silly, no, come down. Had I gone, I might have got stuck down there, and might have impacted on their health and my health. And of course now, they're in that full lockdown and God knows what's going to happen, and I'm worried that I may never ever see them again. They're getting on. The world's not stopping and allowing people to interact with each other. So yeah, I'm concerned that, I missed my opportunity to go and see them. So if they were to release the border, I'd tell them to get in a Tobago or whatever it is, Winnebago, whatever they are, get on one of those bloody and drive themselves up here and get to Queensland, get out of fucking Melbourne, get out of that cesspool that's called Melbourne, and that wanker of a premier that you've got down there that's just killing you all. He's poisoning you all with your mind. He's indoctrinating you all. He's just turning to, he's such an asshole. Oh, but anyway, calm blue ocean. Well, it's not really a calm blue ocean, it's a calm blue sky. So, yeah, I said it was just fascinating to see that. I was like, whoa, what the hell? And now it's not so blue, it's now turning into that pinky over there, it's over here. And obviously we still have the crafts, the UFOs, hidden by all the clouds and all the bubble stuff, the foam, the firefighting foam. You can see it pull off. That's exactly what it is. They're masking themselves. Maybe they use it as a form of heat perversion, conserving heat or masking heat. Maybe it's so that people can't see it through heat sensors. I don't know. You've got to think, it looks like firefighting foam. So is there some, or is this part of the byproduct of how they're going to, this is the new chemtrails? That, you can't see them, they actually are something. And it just hovers around and disperses, it makes everybody sick. I don't know. So I'm thinking that I'm going to get a, see if I can do some air testing equipment so I can take samples. And if it rains, I'm going to catch some of the rainwater and see if I can find out what the hell, if there's anything in it. And if there is, what are they doing to us? So yeah, we've got this big thing over here. Don't know what that is. Well, I do know what it is. It's a bloody UFO, because it is. It's an unidentified flying object. It may not be an alien UFO, but it's a UFO. So call me a... Oh, look, this one's moved back. They don't like it when I'm up here. They're like, oh, pull back. Look at that beautiful pink over here. Look at that. That was all baby blue before. So it was baby blue, now it's gone to baby pink. Yep. Oh, that one's slightly fired up down there. So yeah, they've moved. Oh, this one's going to turn around. So I'm going to go inside because it's cold and I want to make myself a coffee. But look at it. Look at it. Yeah, it's got a slight glow over here. Yeah. Whoa, and this one over here, he's glowing too. So they're moving. They're on the move. Oh yeah, look. It's got like a D underneath it. I'm going to take my glasses off. Yeah, it's got a D where it's fired up. That one there's fired up. The only two, that one slightly fired up, but some of it could just be from the sunlight coming through. But these here, they are on the move. Look, they're fucking glowing. They are glowing. So don't anybody tell me that I'm a fucking full of bullshit and that I'm just this paranoid, psychological, defunct person. Check it out. You saw it just 2 seconds ago. It was all fucking blue. And now look at that one. Look how far back it is now. He's fired up and he's moved. He was right there. Now he's all the way over there. It's like, oh shit, she's got too close. Pull back, pull back. And these ones over here could possibly be the sun. I don't know. But this one here, he is fired up and he has moved. He's moved heaps. And that little white ball part here, if I was to stand here long enough, which I'm not going to because I've got things to do today, it is Monday morning, that will end up having something popping out of it. One of those little spouts. I call them spouts. I'm just keeping my eye on this thing because after the weekend, holy shit is all I'm going to say. I'm posting it all, but my God, they were right over the beach over there, right down to the lower, see if I can put my finger where I think, along here, right along here, went all the way across. Yeah, look how far back it is now. Oh, there it is. Look how far back it is. Oh yeah, they just, oh my God, it was so low. It was so low. It would have been touching the water at the beach. And this is like 12 o'clock at night. It started with green sky over here, lime green sky. I was going to bed. It was like 11:45, Friday night. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to bed now. And I happened to be closing my blinds and I saw this bloody lime green, on the ground. And like, there's nothing over there. As you can see, there's nothing there. There's, some greenery and, the starting of the hinterland and all of that, but there's really nothing there. And I knew that there was no sporting events. I was like, well, it's not sporting events, from lights or anything, because we don't have anything happening here because of the fucking COVID. So I knew that wasn't a possibility. That's when I started videoing and taping and documenting it. And I do that not just for images, but for times. It gives me a time because, I sort of have a bit of a problem when it comes with numbers. I'm dyslexic. I'm a bit dyslexic when it comes to numbers. I never used to be, but I am now. So what I see and what I remember, my brain gets a bit muddled at times. I was like, okay, and that's when I started doing all of that. And of course, when I got out here, I could see all the ships, all the UFOs, they were all lined up. There was like a big one there, then there was another one here, then another one there, and then there was 2 or 3 layers of them over here over the beach. And they were moving. And and I was out here for an hour and a half. I think it was about 1 o'clock by the time I finally finished. They were still there, they hadn't moved, but I could smell beer. and they looked like galleons, you know, like the old, you know, Hoist the Jolly Roger sailing ships. That's what they looked like, because the way that they had the white foam, it made it look like planks of wood between the different layers. Obviously that's the vents where they suck it in and push it out, and that's how they propel themselves. They ionise the air. And I was doing all this research on air ionisation and the ways that it's used as a propulsion for those new rockets that Elon Musk says you can get to Mars in 30 days. The blasters or whatever they are. Like, look how far back they are all now. Yeah, and I was looking at all of that, and of course then I was thinking, well, if that's what they're using here, then they're not fallen angels, they're not demonic, they're not UFOs, they are man-made, and I've been duped. Here I am thinking that it's something else than what it is. So for me to see that green sky, and I looked up to the green sky, what that's from, it's something to do, it's some chemicals that are reduced into the air that ionise, it's the sunlight creates photons through the day. It sort of, you know, creates something to the particles or the atoms, and they become not ionised, but they become anyway, I looked it all up, and so it is a natural thing, and it's when something else is added to it, then it does create that green, that luminescent green, which is, you know, like what the plankton and all that have, you know, in nature. So look how far back they are now. So yeah, and look at those big clouds over here. They are on the move, and I'm thinking, why are they here? With what's happening with Australia right now, I'd love to know if anybody is in Melbourne. Are you seeing any of this shit? Have you seen any of this shit? Is this, you know, like the lull before the storm? You know, is this what happens before, you know, because they're obviously doing some testing or some discharge. They're doing something. I'm not happy that they're doing it, but, you know, what can I do? They're up in the sky. They're this, you know, superior technology people. They have all the, you know, the capabilities. We have nothing. All I have is some devices, a YouTube channel, and a voice. That's all I have. I said, I'm doing this not to gain anything, you know, other than awakening people. You know, I said, I'm not in this for fame or fortune. Hell no. Fuck no. If that was the case, I'd be, you know, out there selling myself, selling things, but I'm not. And what I mean, I don't mean products. I mean selling, you know, my channel. I'm all up for natural connections with people that are interested will find my stuff and through some way, and will either they subscribe or they don't. As I said, if you don't like what I say or the way that I communicate, mute me. Just look at the content, look at the pictures, make your own mind up. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just a chick with some devices. That's all I am. You know, I don't profess to know everything. I just think that with these things, and I looked back, the first time I sort of saw stuff was actually the 31st of January. So I thought it was February, but it wasn't. I've gone back on my phone because I've had to cull a whole heap of content. So I'm just downloading everything into photo book things and putting them on YouTube for myself. So I'm not, you know, deleting things off, you know, the internet. They'll be there forever for myself to access, as long as I can get access to the internet. Yeah, so it's... But anyway, I'm rambling. It's taking too long. These will take too long to load. So I'll come back later and come up with a bit more information, a bit more content. Yeah, mine isn't super advanced. I'm not, you know, doing fancy presentations. My computer skills are pretty shit. So as something is taken through my devices, that's how it's uploaded. You know, if you don't like it, then don't watch. Don't listen. But anyway, hope you're all safe and well. Look after each other, look after your family, and look after your animals, because they really need all the love and help that they can get, and they'll pay you back in trifold. They need you need them, so don't desert them. Be nice to them. Okay, thanks very much. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.